Hi and welcome. Today we're going to be discussing the book Vladimir by Julia May Jones. Quick spoiler and trigger warning though, there will be mention of adult content, themes of disempowerment, and dubious consent. This novel follows an aging English professor as it comes to light that her husband has had multiple affairs with his students. Dubious consent. This leaves her vulnerable to an intense admiration and spiraling obsession over a younger co-worker named Vladimir. In terms of cadence and writing style, it reminded me a lot of Death in Her Hands by Otessa Moshfegh, which had a similar narration style, and it also reminded me a lot of My Dark Vanessa. My Dark Vanessa is on the alternating side of this drama in which she is the younger student who has been victimized by an older professor. These two stories show the alternating perspectives in which Vanessa is coming to terms with the cancellation of her abuser and her own victimization, while the unnamed protagonist of Vladimir remains in denial about her husband's discretions of power. She spends much of the novel oscillating between trying to reclaim her own independence and power, all while blaming the female students by suggesting that to deny them their consent is to forego the sexual agencies and freedoms of young women. She also blames third wave feminism. She tells the reader that she actually supported her husband's affairs and put his career on a pedestal while denying her own. Perhaps she is ultimately a product of patriarchal conditioning. However, through her behavior in the book and a dismissal of younger women, we can't fully absolve her. Instead, what the novel suggests is that she is both complicit and self-destructive. Her obsession and affair with Vladimir isn't a romantic reclamation of her sexuality and her independence after being a victim herself. It's actually a destabilizing and violent arc that resists neat explanation and leans heavily into the weird girl literature vibe. I think ultimately Vladimir is an important book that strays from the cultural zeitgeist, and because of that, it's a necessary exploration. We must allow ourselves to explore subversions like these, for only then can we fully understand the complexity and nuance to a whole story.